going to do a quick video today. I'm going to talk about why I like my premium burrs. And what I mean by premium is expensive. They are diamond grit, diamond impregnated, and they work faster and more efficient. My son found this rock. Let's focus up close. You see all those weird dimples in it? We first thought it might be coral when he picked it up, fossilized coral. But it's actually seam agate that formed in between something that had those dimples. So sometimes seam agate ends up with really cool patterns on it. And so I'm going to just check and kind of lightly polish these sides and see if they look neat. And I want to show you burrs I would use to do that quickly. I don't have a lapidary machine, a cab machine. I don't know what you want to call them. You know, they have 6 wheels that you can grind rocks on and make cabochons on them. I just have a rotary tool, and I will be using that rotary tool real quick. Let me just get out the burrs I am talking about. I'm going to use my fancier ones today. So you see my little organization down here isn't really that organized. I just have them in these cases. Let's get this guy out. Now these are diamond impregnated stone wheels that I got from AZ Dent, and I usually just use one of them. I don't jump back and forth. This one is coarse. This one's medium grit, I believe, maybe even fine. I can't remember. I'm just going to use the coarse one today, and then I will use probably this guy because I want to wear it down a little more. It's kind of got a little bit of a chatter to it. This is also from AZ Dent, $14, which is a really good price for these. And then I'm just going to get out a medium and a fine of my Comet burrs, which are really expensive burrs. They're diamond impregnated silicone rubber. So just with these, I'm going to put a polish on that stone. These two are about the same as each other. I just kind of want to use this one to knock through the rough scratches. In fact, I might, while I'm thinking about it, just use a regular rubber wheel that I have. This guy. This is just silicon carbide grit in this wheel. And I'll actually use it to knock down a lot of those scratches because I still don't like to just wear away my nice burrs super quick. So I'm going to turn on the vacuum. So I'll need to adjust this a little bit. We'll zoom in and we'll focus a little better. I'll change that focus in a second too, actually. About yeah, maybe a little over. We're real professional today. So I like to just hold this where I'm going to work comfortably out there, and then we'll focus on it. And then I'll turn on my vacuum and let's grind some of those surfaces and polish them real quick. You can also use your diamond burrs like this if you want. If you don't have these, you just get where are they at? No, not that one. Like these sets that you get for like $10. You can use these. And didn't turn on my handpiece. You know, spend some time grinding it down that way. But we're going to do this and show you how efficient these are. Okay, I'm going to do this big side here. Well, yeah. Now, you can do this with water and your burrs will last even longer. And if I do that, just get a water dish that's got sawdust and stuff in it. Add a little more water. Dip your finger in it, drop a drop of water on there. Anyway, you get the idea. Grind this all the way back. A little dry. Now I'm going farther than I need to. I just want to get some of these. Oh, you know what? Let's leave those. Okay. Those are actually what we're looking for. I thought they were dimples. I wasn't looking close enough. I'm not going to use water for the rest of these. I just want to show you what it does dry. So I'm going to go to this rubber wheel now just to knock down those scratches. Usually what I use is just a really nice quality aluminum oxide wheel. So that's a stone wheel made out of aluminum. And that's what I would usually use. These will work too. Rubber wheels are one of the most versatile tools you can get when it comes to working on stone. But so what this will do is take down those rough scratches and give it a more smooth surface, because this is a fine aluminum oxide wheel, fine grit. I wouldn't want to try to grind away agate with an aluminum oxide wheel to shape it, but prepping a surface like this, they work really nice. I'm going to do this surface too. Let's do that while we're at it. Let's just go all around it. I'll show you how quick you can actually do this if you're not too concerned about your wheel. Where did I see that? I want to see some of this cool pattern. Yeah, let's do this surface. I see some of them there. Let's try this guy too. Yeah, got a few of them showing. I think though, if we really want this to look cool, we'd have to split it down the middle and then polish into it. So we're polishing onto the ends of these little remiglyph things here, and then we'd have some really cool stuff, because I've got really cool looking little sphere rules, or whatever you want to call them, little neat looking artifacts in this agate from the shapes in it. I think that'll show a few of them good. Back to the aluminum oxide. Get all the rough scratches out. Yeah, there's some cool stuff in this agate. I don't know what. We just found it in our gravel in our driveway. Don't know what caused it to form like that, but okay, let's not mess that. I'm gonna just go ahead and bust over it with this, or grind over it real quick with this rubber wheel, just because my brain wants to. Just about like that. Alright, now let's clean all of our grit off of this if we can. Switch to this medium feller here. Let's work this in. Yeah, side rib isn't showing as much. And let's clean all that grit off. Go to the polish. Yeah, I'm going to skip that side just because it's not showing much anyway. I'm going to call that good. Anyway, that's real time, just how I can put a quick polish on a rock, see what's in it. If I wanted to take more time and really carve it nice, let me turn off this vacuum and give it a mirror shine. Obviously I could, but that was real time, no edits. Oop, we got grit all over. Let me get some close-ups of this so you can see what I was looking at. See the little weird things in this agate? You can see those little round. When I was first grinding on it, I thought I was just removing dimples like this in the middle. And I was like, I need to grind those out. So I was grinding them down. And I was like, oh wait, that's actually what I'm looking for. So with an agate like this, or something with it where it's a seam agate and it has all this characteristic across the surface here, if I were to take this and split it right down the middle, let me grab a bird and show you what I'm talking about. So I've got, these diamonds I get from eBay. If I take that thin blade and I just take my time and cut that thing right down the middle, and when I open it up, if I polish those surfaces back to where I start hitting into that, almost hitting into that texture, that agate will have really cool surfaces, and that's evidence that there's a lot going on in there. Right there, I'm probably going to do that in the future with this little piece if it's not too fractured up, because it might make a really neat cab for a ring or something, yeah, anyway, you get the idea. But the cool thing is, with these nice burrs, I was able to just do that, put that decent of a polish on it real quick. I mean, I could spend my time and do a lot better job, obviously. But, quick and dirty, I didn't wear my burrs down. Just really simple. Just with these guys right there. Real quick, got it done. Here's my focus. Anyway, just wanted to share that for those of you out there wanting to know what burrs are nice to use. AZ Dent, this is diamond impregnated stone. You can order these. Let me just show you. I only have the 2 right now because my others are too worn down to show off. Here, this is a fine, this is extra fine, and they'll do the same thing. They'll put a good polish on after you've ground it down to something like this. And you can get them where they're not knife edge too. They come in different shapes and things. But AZ Dent Diamond Impregnated. Just look those up, and there's the stone ones. The yellow I think are coarse. The green are medium or fine. I can't remember. And then there's all different grits of these. You can even do a lot of this work with just these kind of wheels because they have, you know, medium, coarse, extra coarse. They just wear down a little quicker. I like to use these stone ones instead. You can get you just some silicon carbide wheels too that'll do the same thing. They just take longer. But the really expensive ones like these Comet burrs are going to cost a fortune, but they are more efficient and do a better job than even these AZ Dent. With these AZ Dent, for the cost, are a better burr, because $14 versus $70 is a big difference. Anyway, I'll quit rambling now. Thanks for watching. One last quick thing. Here's one I took a little bit more time on polishing. You know, it's a piece of jasper, but yeah, just thought I'd show that. And I did that with this, and I contoured it with a diamond pad that I've got. Anyway, just thought I'd show what you can do if you just spend a minute, and I could probably do even better, but I lost my footage of this, so I just wanted to show it at the end here. There's the back side of it too. I polished it a little bit, not as much. Anyway,